went to university.
Okay, is it alright if I record this and I send you the link?
What? Sorry, sir.
Is it alright if I record this class and send you a link?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so please repeat after me. When I went to university,
When I went to university,
I studied very well.
I studied very well.
When I went to Royal College,
When I went to Royal College,
I didn't study very well.
I didn't study very well.
I was a very good boy.
I was a very good boy.
I was
I
a very good boy,
was a very good boy,
but I didn't study much.
but I didn't study much.
I didn't do well in studies.
I can't hear, sir.
I didn't do well
I didn't do well.
in studies.
Studies.
In studies.
In studies.
Do you know the secret?
Do you know the secret?
How I did well at university?
How I did well at university.
Would you like to know?
Would you like to know?
Yes or no? Would you like to know?
Yes.
Good. So repeat after me, right? This is how
This is how
I did well
I did well
at university.
at university.
I never missed classes.
I never missed classes.
Never missed lectures.
Never missed lectures.
With the teacher's permission,
With the teacher's permission.
always with permission,
Always with permission.
I always recorded the lectures.
I always recorded the lectures.
At the lecture,
At the lecture,
while recording,
while recording,
I would always make
I would always make
short notes. Short notes.
short notes.
I would write
I would write
key words,
words,
important words,
important words,
not the sentence,
the sentence,
just the important word.
just the important words.
I wrote down
I wrote down
all the key words.
all the keywords.
And then I made connections
I make connections.
using arrows. Using arrows,
Using arrows,
lines,
lines,
diagrams,
diagrams,
other notes,
the notes,
all around.
all around.
The keywords.
Keywords.
I would have the keywords
I would have the keywords
vertically
vertically
every other line
every other line
on the sheet.
on the sheet.
Around the keywords,
Around the keywords,
like a Christmas tree,
like a Christmas tree,
I made notes,
I make notes,
diagrams,
diagrams,
all around the sheet.
all around the sheet.
The whole lecture
Whole lecture
was on one sheet.
was one sheet.
Was on,
Was on one sheet.
yeah. All the keywords,
All the keywords,
names of books,
names of books,
names of authors,
names of authors,
key points,
key points,
examples,
Examples.
years,
Years.
the year,
Year.
sometimes the page number,
Sometimes the page number.
all key things,
All three things.
key things
Key things.
I would write down.
I would write down
Only key things,
only key things.
keywords,
Keywords.
no sentences.
No sentences.
I would always ask questions.
I would always ask questions.
I was one of the few
I was one of the few
who would ask questions
who would ask questions
almost every day,
almost every day,
during class
during class
and after class,
and after class,
but always
but always
with permission
with permission
from the teacher
from the teacher
or lecturer
or lecturer
or tutor.
or tutor.
Then when I went home
Then when I went home
in the train,
in the train,
I would go through
I would go through
the keywords.
the keywords.
When I go home,
When I go home,
I would have a shower.
I would have a shower.
I would clean up everything,
I would clean up everything,
exercise,
exercise,
have a shower,
have a shower,
have my meal,
have my meal,
and
and
listen to the recording
listen to the recording
in bed.
in bed.
By that time,
By that time,
I have listened to the lecture,
I have listened to the lecture,
made notes,
notes,
asked questions,
asked questions,
revised on the train,
revise on the train.
and then I relax
Then I relax
in bed
in bed,
listening to the lecture.
listening to the lecture.
It was easy,
It was
easy,
easy,
fun,
fun,
and I did very well.
and I did very well.
After resting,
After resting,
I would do the reading,
I would do the reading,
the research
the research
on books and online.
on and books on
On books
books and online
and online.
and online.
I would add the notes
I would add the notes
around my Christmas tree.
around my Christmas tree.
It's called a mind map,
It's called a mind map,
but I call it a Christmas tree.
but I call the Christmas tree.
One sheet
One
sheet
sheet
per lecture,
by lecture,
and then
and then
a supporting document
a supporting document
with research,
with research,
concepts,
concepts,
books,
books,
authors,
authors,
year,
years,
and the page.
and the page.
With this,
With this,
I could always double check.
I would always double check.
I could always double check
I could always double check
the recording,
the recording,
the notes,
the notes,
and the books.
and the books.
So naturally,
So naturally,
I did very well.
I did very well.
At the end of the halfway
At the end of the
halfway into the course, I was in the top half of the class. At Royal, when the scholarship boys came, I was always at the bottom of the class. I didn't know this technique.
I didn't know this technique.
I went smiling to school.
I went smiling to school.
I went smiling home. Ate and slept. Chubby as a ball. Chubby like a ball. That was it. I was only good at eating. When the results came, I was always very sad. Parents were more sad. But when I went abroad, especially in the UK, I had learnt my lessons. And I was doing well. This is the secret. How I did well. At university. Also, I went for all the extra classes. I went for all the extra classes. Like time management, fast reading, study techniques, career guidance, CV workshops, interview methods, research methods, you name it. I was there. For every class. Under the sun. And the moon. That is how I did well. Revise. I revised after class. The next day. The following day. In the weekend. Before the monthly test. Before the term test. Before the final test. 7 times. 7 times. Maybe more. I think that is it. So revise. That is up to you. I will record every class and send you. Okay. Learn and grow. It is good karma. I will share it with others as well. When you're recording, when I am recording, I will tell you. So try not to mention anything personal. These videos
These
help many people.
help many people.
It's a wonderful thing.
It's a wonderful thing.
It's good karma.
It's a good karma.
Very good. Now,
Now,
read your topic
read your topic,
and read your essay
read your essay
or presentation.
or presentation.
What did you learn?
What did you learn?
I will correct you.
I will correct you.
We learn from mistakes.
We learn from mistakes.
If you don't make mistakes,
If you don't make mistakes,
you don't need my help.
you don't need my help.
You don't need classes.
You don't need more classes.
You don't need classes.
You don't need classes.
When you make mistakes,
When you make mistakes,
that means
that means
you're learning from me.
you're learning from me.
That is wonderful.
That is wonderful.
Happy to help.
Happy to help.
So,
So,
don't be afraid.
don't be afraid.
Don't be shy
Don't be shy
to learn from mistakes.
to learn from mistakes.
If you don't make mistakes,
you don't make mistakes,
you will have no classes.
you didn't want no classes.
You don't need classes.
You don't need classes.
Now,
Now,
enjoy.
enjoy.
Tell me what you did.
Tell me what you did.
Please start.
So can I read this topic?
Yes, please read the topic first. Sir, can I read the topic?
So can I read the topic? So can I read the topic? So can I read the topic?
Of course, please continue.
Some people believe that
Good.
violence on television and in computer games has a damaging effect on the society.
Good.
Others deny that these factors have any significant influence on people's behavior.
Good.
What is your opinion?
Good. Continue. Good. Continue.
There are lot of opinions about television programs and computer games from the society.
Good. You don't have to say the society. You can say from society. The society is okay. There's nothing wrong. Okay, because there's only one society. You don't have. See, normally you say the when something is special. Personally, I don't think society is special, but it's okay. You can use if you like. Okay, good. Continue.
Because some people think there are severe effects from these.
Severe effects, plural. Severe effects.
Effects also correct. Effects and effects.
Same thing. It's how you say. It's okay. Just check the spelling. There are different ways you can say it. Okay. Please repeat your final sentence again.
Because some people think there are severe effects from these effects.
Okay. I'll give you some options. Okay. Please repeat after me once. There are harmful effects.
There are harmful effects.
There are harmful side effects.
There are harmful side effects.
There are bad outcomes.
There are bad outcomes.
People are exposed to bad things.
People are exposed to bad things.
Media content.
Sorry?
Media content
Media content
can have harmful.
Can
have harmful. Can have a harmful impact on your mind.
Can have a harmful impact for your mind.
Yeah, on your mind.
On your mind.
Good. Because we are recording, you don't have to write. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Continue.
But others reject these arguments.
Good.
They believe there are no bad effects made by these to people's life.
People's life, ownership, people's lives.
People's lives.
Okay, there's a small advice there. If you stick to the plural, just stick to the plural. If you stick to the singular, you stick to the singular. So how do you decide to stick to the plural or the singular? How do you decide? Look at the question, right? In the question, there are keywords, right? There are hints, there are keywords. If you please repeat after me. There are keywords in the question. If you ignore them, your grades will go down like magic. If you respect and appreciate the keywords, your grades will go up like magic. I guarantee. I promise. So take the keywords very seriously. Read the question at least 3 times. Underline the keywords. Look at the heading. Look at the question. Before beginning to answer. Look at it. The keywords. When you plan your essay. Look at the keywords on the question and on the topic at the beginning of the paragraph. And it is going a bit funny. I lost you. Let's hope you come back. I think it's my internet. Are you there? Okay, I think you're back. Superb. My internet is a bit funny, so glad you're back. Okay, please repeat. At the beginning of the paragraph and at the end of the paragraph, look at the keywords. Use them at the beginning or end of the paragraph or both if applicable. In the introduction, you need to define the keywords. In the conclusion and the introduction, the keywords. Stick to the plural. 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 If the keywords are in singular, stick are. Keywords are. Okay, so that's my small mini lecture for you. Please continue.
So in this question, some people believe. Then can I wrote? That's why I wrote people life.
Yeah, so try to conform to their wording, right? So you're doing fine. This is just an outline. This will help your university life a lot. Your last sentence.